What's going on, y'all? This your boy Blanco from Sports Match, and I just want to run through this quick fight card for tonight, the HBO fight card. You know, we had 3 entertaining fights. I enjoyed all 3 of them. In the opening fight, we had Cuadras versus Estrada. It was a real back and forth fight. Cuadras fucked around and ended up getting dropped. And Estrada pulled out the win. I think he won by that one. Well, no, I didn't think, but he won by that 1 point. That was probably the deciding factor of him winning. But the funny thing is, Michael Buffer actually said Cuadras was the winner. And everybody in the ring was looking crazy and, you know, all over the place. And then it comes to find out that Michael Buffer crowned the wrong winner. And the real winner was actually Estrada. So Cuadras didn't win, and to be honest, once he found out he lost, he didn't really seem too mad about the shit. So I'm assuming he felt, well, I don't want to assume, but it looked like he felt like he lost anyway. So it wasn't that shocking when he found out that he lost. But either way, it was a great fight. Second fight, we had Inoue fighting the bank teller. And Inoue, I knew the guy that he fought wasn't all that, but I watched it just to see what he had, what Inoue had. I heard a lot about him for a while. I've seen some of him before, but I said, let me just, you know, sit down and watch this shit. His US debut, and he didn't disappoint at all. The boy hands is nasty. His body punching is vicious, especially for the 115-pound division. I don't know too many guys that's gonna be able to take that. Like, this guy's looking devastating. His nickname, the Monster, is completely deserved. He was looking like a monster in there. One thing that he does, like I said, I can't really judge it too much because of who he was fighting. He was fighting the bank teller. But I like that he throws a lot of jabs. He goes to the body. A lot of young guys don't go to the body. And in this fight, he was just abusing dude to the body. They could have stopped it a round or 2 before because the guy clearly wasn't in the fight and Inoue was just battering him. Even the punches that he was blocking probably took a toll on him because Inoue looks like for 115, he hits hard as fuck and he has that smoke ready for anybody in that division. But yeah, they end up stopping the fight. Good win for Inoue. I'm gonna definitely keep checking for him. He looked like he got the goods. Hopefully, you know, he could show some defense eventually when he need it, because we know at the elite level, defense wins championships. And that brings us to the main event, which was Chocolatito versus Rungvisai. And Rungvisai basically probably won all the first rounds, early rounds, matter of fact, and probably all the rounds before he smoked Chocolatito. And Chocolatito definitely got smoked. Like, this boy got dropped once. He couldn't even break his fall. His arm was behind his back. When he fell down, he got up, you know, tried to fight, no defense, tried to fight the motherfucker, and Rungvisai hit him again, and this time he looked like a mini Ricky Hatton. Not as bad, but he was laid out flat, straight on his back like Hatton was, and with his arms to his side, not moving like Hatton was, but he was squinting in pain like it was really hurt. But luckily he seemed like he was okay. He got up. And you know, that's always a big plus. We don't never want to see nobody get seriously hurt in that ring. But this goes to show y'all, man, y'all need to stop with that pound for pound shit, giving these boys pound for pound when they don't really deserve it. How the fuck was he pound for pound? Like, for this, I know most of y'all, well, some of y'all probably didn't put him pound for pound, but I'm talking about for the ones that did. He was never pound for pound, because you could be 100-0 if you don't beat no top level competition that's really like, once you make noise and you're that good, people are gonna know that you're that good. And he didn't really beat none of them dudes. He lucky he wasn't nowhere near Rigondeaux size, because he would have got knocked the fuck out. And this guy has no defense. Yeah, you could have the nice offense, and he had a nice offense, volume punching, but he don't really have no survival tactics. He don't really have no defense. And any other real pound for pound guy in the ring with someone the skill level of Rungvisai, I don't give a fuck how hard he hit for the division. Skills pay the bills. And Chocolatito, as his service got disconnected tonight because he couldn't pay those bills with his skills. It was not happening. He was eating punches, still coming forward, no real defense, blocking punches with his face. And he could have been on the pound for pound list, but putting him number 1 was a reach. And I hope you guys are learning as time goes on that you can't just put anybody pound for pound. I don't want to hear, well, Mayweather himself said Chocolatito was pound for pound. Mayweather says a lot, and plus at that time, I don't know, we're gonna see how it is as time goes on, but Mayweather hates on Andre Ward a lot. So of course he wasn't gonna give that to Andre Ward, and he'll just throw a fucking name out there. So yeah, man, hopefully, you know, y'all actually do y'all homework on these fighters and don't just give pound for pound around. Y'all make it like it's not worth anything. These guys have to earn it. You don't earn it just by winning 46 fights. That doesn't make you pound for pound. Who was the 46 motherfuckers that you beat? How many times must I go over this? Like, I don't get it. Like, y'all just be crowning dudes, and then when shit like this happen, I guess he goes from number 1 to non-existent, right? Now y'all number 1 is just, even after he lost the first fight, which I actually had him winning, he was like non-existent. Nobody talk about him on the pound for pound list no more. So what, you just go from 1 to non-existent? It don't work like that. It works like that only when you wasn't really number 1 in the first fucking place. This guy, it was bound to happen because he has no fucking defense. You have to have some type of defense. Whether it's head movement, bending at the waist with your upper body, or just moving using lateral movement to get out the way of these punches. Whatever way they use it, they need to have some type of fucking defense. And the higher you go in levels of competition, the more important your defense is, and the more valuable your defense will become to you being successful in dusting off these A-level dudes, which Rungvisai wasn't an A-level dude. Like, this shit is crazy. I don't give a fuck, like I said, how hard this dude hit. If any other guy that was really number 1 pound for pound, they would have dusted Rungvisai in their division, would have got dusted the fuck off, and they would have said, get him out of here. What was the point of putting him in the ring? And that's not how he looked against Chocolatito. Even in the first fight when I had him winning, they talking about the judges score blood. To me, that's the dumbest shit ever. We have a scoring criteria. They need to stick to that. What you mean score blood? Y'all make up your own. Even with HBO, they make up their own scoring criteria. Well, I scored a fight like this. I hear people always say, well, I score fights on this or I score fights on that. No, motherfuckers, we have a criteria to score fights on. So we don't give a fuck how y'all score fights. Like, come on, this shit is getting out of hand. But yeah, it was a great card tonight. Hopefully Chocolatito could bounce back. Will he be the same? To me, I don't really think so. He won the fight but didn't look good, and then he got, you know, they robbed him in the first. I don't want to say robbed, but they gave it to Rungvisai. In the rematch, he got smoked. So I don't know where he's gonna go from here. He already lost to the guy twice. The way he looked, y'all can't put him in there with Inoue, because Inoue would knock him out also, most likely, depending on how well Inoue could take a punch. But he looks sharp, and Chocolatito don't want to be in there with a monster like that. Definitely not. But HBO is annoying sometimes with the commentary, but I have to say the card tonight was a great card. I'm genuinely enjoyed watching it, and I can't wait for the card next week with, you know, the mega fight, Canelo Triple G. I can't wait to see how, hopefully my boy Nello come through, do what he posts. I won't say do what he supposed to do, but do what I hope he could do. Get that win and he be on top of the world. But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about the card tonight, and the card tonight was popping. So, you know, y'all guys, I hope y'all saw it. If not, hopefully y'all could catch it another time and y'all can see what I'm talking about. It's very entertaining fights. Y'all like these shits. But anyways, hit that notification bell, y'all. Definitely subscribe, leave a comment, like the video, do whatever you want to do. Just do something. And this your boy Blanco from Sports Match. Hit that notification bell and you will be notified when I drop these videos for y'all, and y'all could be some of the first ones to get my insight on all this boxing. So this your boy Blanco from Sports Match, and I'ma holla at y'all in the next one. I got a lot of stuff coming up. I want to start knocking out these prediction videos for y'all so y'all could get my insight. But anyways, I'm going, y'all. 1.